Welcome to 8 Minute TV. Alfred asks. Today I'm here with Ali, aka Lackhoney.
Hey.
Welcome, bro. It's an honor to have you here.
Yes, it's an honor to be here, bro.
This is
Thank
our
you
very
for having me.
first show, and we said we'll start with the bank by
Wow.
having Lackhoney on here.
Amazing. Thanks
Big
for having
deal.
me.
Big deal.
They said I'm not allowed to move my shoulders, so I'm gonna like.
Yeah, let's
I'm
be
gonna
careful with that,
yeah,
right?
I'm gonna be super careful so the volume doesn't get too loud.
All right, how have you been, bro? How's the grind?
Man, no complaints. No complaints from me at all. Life is good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Not bad, not bad. You know how the school grind goes.
Mm-hmm.
But Lackhoney, how is it like to combine school with music?
I think school with music is an interesting combination. It's hard to find balance a lot of times because both of them demand full-time attention. But at the same time, they're both really possible. And I have been blessed to meet people that allow me to work fast musically. So I can just like fit in little study breaks here and there and then come out with songs at like a good rate.
Wow, so you make music during your study breaks?
Yeah, a lot of times. I mean, sometimes it'll just be like 6 hours where I like, or like a longer period of time.
Wow. So do you feel like there's some kind of trade-off where you don't really get to have a good balance at some point because maybe you want to finish a project or an album or some songs?
Man, I'm working on 3 different projects right now musically, and I've been neglecting them for the past few weeks, for this semester actually, because school's just been like wrecking me.
Right, that's just like me with the gym. I'm always like, yo, grades before games, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, in as much as it's hard to actually have this balance, I feel like there's a time to actually buckle down and do schoolwork.
Yeah.
But then again, we have this kind of situation where we have other passions like working out or music, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it gets to a point where you're just like, okay, how do I combine the two?
Yeah.
And it's challenging sometimes. I've been listening to your songs a lot. I really like Crocs and Socks.
Yeah. That's funny.
Bro, that was deep. I like Game Plan. I think these are in my top 2 for real.
Yeah.
Your lyrics though, very touching. I heard you say one time that you're a miracle to mental health.
Yeah, I'm a miracle of mental wealth, I think it was.
Mental wealth.
Yeah, but I mean same thing basically.
Right. What does that even mean?
I think it was kind of inspired by having conversations with people over the summer and sort of speaking to therapists and different things and understanding that I like to brush off or not consider the amount of stuff that has happened in my life because I don't think that it's really not much compared to a lot of other people. So there's like almost like an imposter syndrome for your own mental trauma and things like that. But I consider it as like, yeah, my parents went through 2 divorces. Like my mom had depression for a long part of my life. My dad was in and out of the house. And he's a great father, but he wasn't around a lot when I was younger and things. And I don't realize how much it affects me sometimes. And different family issues with drug addiction and all these sorts of different variables that were just around the house. And I turned out really stable, which is awesome, and which wouldn't happen without a great family. So I just kind of look at my own final product and like discount everything that happened, but then things will come up here and there that I'll remember. Like I get really touchy when people bring up certain topics. Like when people bring up drug addiction as like a casual thing, it kind of like sets me off sometimes. Like when I'm not guarding myself, it'll set me off because I've seen like people that I love like succumb to these sorts of things. So right. if I don't like have my eye on myself, then like right. I can go off. So the miracle and mental wealth line was just sort of that.
Well, that's deep. It kind of reminds me of my personal story with alcohol. I stayed in a family house where I saw my uncle get drunk on every other day, and the kind of impact it had on him. To date, I mean, I sip Moscato every once in a while when maybe I'm making a toast or it's a friend's birthday.
Yeah.
But even though I'm 21, I still feel like there should be that kind of distance from it. I'm very touchy when it comes to the issue of alcohol.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was just some sort of scar that I just experienced on there, and it just stuck with me.
Is it for you that you don't, is it that you're afraid to end up like your uncle, or is it that just like even the thought of alcohol just like
right.
triggers that and it's not
right? I think for the most part is the fact that I was able to see someone actually fail to be himself and get out of his normal line of reasoning because he was under the influence.
Yeah.
The inability to be yourself and to actually reason at the level you usually would, it really got to me, and I was like, I want to be in control every other day.
Yeah, so I had to do with you. Like you were looking at yourself and being like,
I
can't
think
let
so
that be
too.
me.
I think so too, and it's been rewarding so far. I mean, I enjoy Moscato. I think it's sweet, but I'm not gonna go home and be like, okay, 2 bottles tonight, or
Yeah.
shot, like stuff like that. I stay away from, you know. And you said over the summer you were fortunate to meet some people, and I would like to mention that I remember you texted me one time to say, hey Alfred, let's grab lunch sometime, and
Yeah.
I was there thinking like, damn, what's Lackhoney trying to do with a peasant
Man,
like me, right?
stop.
I see Lackhoney drive around campus in my dream car. This cool kid, his studios, go to performances, get invited to all these events, and he wants to meet me. So I was like, wow, this guy must be real humble, right? So actually see the need to reach out to Alfred. Who's Alfred? Why would you want to meet Alfred, right?
Man, it's crazy because the way you're talking is that's the way I feel about you as well. So
This guy,
I was
the
thinking,
hype game begins.
I know. I don't want to get into the just like going at each other. But literally, it was just like I've just like heard about Alfred for so long and like the
All
Dono
lies,
brand
man.
and all these different things. And my friends started wearing it. I was like,
All
who
the fake
is
hype.
this person? So I was like, let me. I think I was scared to talk to you at first, and then I like said hi to you at an event or something, and I was like, okay, cool, I got to do it. And then I just reached out,
Right.
and you were down, and it was just like that was a good conversation.
Yeah, and it's been nice knowing you so far. I really like your driving. How far are you trying to go with this music thing?
All the way. Like
I don't even know if it's insulting to call it a music thing because it's probably way more personal to you than a music thing.
I mean, it is.
Right.
It's the music thing, yeah.
Okay.
How far do I want to take the music? Yeah, I want to take it far. I want to make it my life. Yeah.
Right. And congrats on 1 million streams.
Thank you.
That's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange.
Was it a goal you set for yourself and just expected to happen, or was it just like you woke up one morning and you're like, damn, 1 million? How did you get there?
Vandy has made me very numbers oriented, so I was watching and doing the math on projecting when it was going to happen, and I didn't know if it was going to happen this year, but it happened. It happened in October.
Wow.
Then the rates of streams started going up a little bit.
That's crazy. So do you get to do concert tours and events and stuff like that?
We're talking about a little summer tour, but I don't know if it'll happen.
Yo, put me on. Put me on. Hype man.
It's more just like I don't know if it'll happen or not.
Wow, that's dope, bro.
But it'd be cool. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, bro. So what's next for you, Lackhoney?
Man, so last night you missed it, but we had an event.
I missed it.
Yeah, we had an event.
You know what school does to you? I had 2 assignments due at 11:59.
Bro,
I was like, gotta buckle down.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. So basically, last night I had an event with my band in Bronson, and we had a little. It was like I wanted to keep it really small, so we had an intimate show of like 40 people that came through, and I like was talking to them about the plans for the future, and I want to have more events like this. But basically, I have 3 projects coming on the way. So one is a super deeply conceptual, spiritual project that I like really, really go into like my deepest feelings and all these different things. The other one is a really interesting conceptual project that's going to be very short, but also very, very fulfilling, I think. I think when people listen to it, they're going to be like satisfied. And then there's just going to be a project of all these songs that I have, because I mean, it's like workouts. You just have so many of them. You don't know what
It's
to do.
addicting, right? You just get into the groove of it and you just keep going.
Exactly, yeah. So over the past couple of years, I've just have a bunch of songs that I've just like been sitting on for all this time, and they don't have a home on either of the couple more projects that are.
Wow.
So they're just gonna be coming out.
That's how you're able to release like 1 song per week and just keep it going. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, you really doing that?
Yeah, dude, I like making songs. I mean, I feel like it's just fun.
That's great, bro. That's great. Well, I look forward to what the future holds. I believe you're really gonna go places. You're gonna go far. And
We're
it's
taking
just very
Dono.
inspiring.
We need the Dono.
No
Dono
Dono.
sponsorship.
No mention of Dono here.
Yeah.
But I just really look forward to what the future holds, bro. Thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.